close to Nkumba University, that's along Entebbe Kampala Expressway, where a driver of a cement truck mixer, UAH 836D, he lost control and rammed into barriers in the middle of the road. But that's not all. He also fell. The car, after ramming into the barriers, it later fell on another Mitsubishi car in the middle of the road, and the car is thought to have a driver only in the car, but with just unconfirmed reports whether it's just a driver or there are other people that were in the Mitsubishi car. So the truck fell on the car.
My God!
And
is this the picture I'm seeing?
The driver is feared dead. The driver of that car.
Definitely.
Is feared dead. UBO 371.
No, there's Pamela. There's no UBO. Do you? We are still.
That's it.
It is UBQ.
UBQ. Okay.
I was telling someone the other day that Oraba, there's a car. It was a cross country. Yatuitako.
Yeah.
Ngeri ku UBQ. And then I told this person that, do you know what's sad? Do you know how much money that car costs?
It's quite expensive.
It is expensive.
Latest, yeah.
But omuntu wakagali asobola mutta. A bicycle that doesn't even cost 200,000. Now imagine UBQ. That's a brilliant car. If I can have that picture again.
It's like
if you're with us on YouTube,
you actually see the scene. Doesn't even look like the Ugandan scene because the nature of the car itself. But I don't know how many occupants are in that car. Although that you see that the cement mixer. So the driver of the cement mixer truck, for him, he survived.
Jesus.
He actually got out of the truck after it fell. It lost control and fell down, and he went to hospital and is currently getting treatment at a clinic nearby. But the driver of the car, man,
very
just
sad.
like that.
To see what we are talking about, you can log into your YouTube and subscribe to our channel, Galaxy FM /TV. Bino byaddala. You big church, motoka just cement chijigwiridde.
There is no heavy truck, any kind of truck in Uganda that I don't fear. Like if I am moving close to them, it doesn't matter what means of transport I'm using, because I feel like most of them do have mechanical. Some of them do have mechanical issues, but even then, it's just
If I can be honest with you, nze bintu bibiri byentya okusemberera truck obanga truck endi mabega wemba mvuga. I feel absolutely uncomfortable because I feel like the brakes might fail anytime. And then secondly, have you ever been driving and you see these houses or in a car? Nolaba zine nyumba eziri kumpi nekuba like in a sharp corner. Ngabambi there's a settlement and then there are kids playing,
mobile money kiosks and stuff like that.
Man, cars fail. These are machines. You see how your phone can fail?
Yeah.
Has your phone ever called itself? You be there and it's just calling someone.
Oh, it just freezes.
Now also these cars, remember these are metals that are clinging together, rubbing together to give momentum to the vehicle.
No, but usually
anything can always happen.
When cars fail or things like that happen, it's okay. This was an accident, but there's mechanical problems with the car.
Failing is failing,
and then people don't. I don't know whether the owner should be on us every time that you're driving your car. You check to see if everything is okay. The mechanical state is fine before you move or hit the road.
There's a time I had an accident here next to Galaxy. It was, I think, in 2019. I tried to Vakusosha. I had a RAV4 then.
Yeah.
It just refused to brake. It just turned off everything. And then I stepped it and it showed me that there's nothing you can do about it. Ned Duke Misinda. I knocked like taxis, borders, and then a beautiful girl called Denise.
Yeah.
And I shattered her skull. That was the bad thing about it. So now, after the accident, no, we treated her and she's now very okay. After the accident, what is funny is that emotoka teddanga muchikola. Yali teddanga mu yaterera yokka. So these cars.
So you took the car to the garage and they told you there was
no
problem.
Absolutely nothing wrong with the car. At this time, it just failed to. But that picture is very sad. Anyhow, away from that, what else we have happening?
What else we have is also a school in Nansana, a dormitory, boys' dormitory school in Nansana. It's called Tassels. Was set ablaze by an arsonist yesterday, and property was burnt. That was yesterday evening. Police are treating it as an arson attack. They say unidentified people went and tampered with the electric circuits or wires within that connect electricity to the dormitory, and that's how the the fire was sparked off. And to make matters worse, the same arsonists even used matches to ignite the fire even further. But police, because the school is guarded by police, the school is called Muhejo, Little Muhejo Nursery and Primary School.
Nursery, even
Nursery and primary, and this was a boys' dormitory in the school. So luckily enough, we don't have any injuries or fatalities recorded in this incident. But things were burnt. Beds were burned, mattresses, pillowcases, people's school items and grab for school, baba nyayo pocket money, stuff like that was destroyed in the fire. But police were swift.
An unidentified individual tampered with the electric wires supplying power to the dormitory and camera control room. The act of sabotage facilitated this arson. The arson attempt was thwarted by the vigilance Didas Nwamanya, who discovered the fire and alerted the police guards. Although the perpetrators attempted to ignite the fire using matches, their efforts were unsuccessful in causing significant damage. No students were harmed during this incident.
Thank you so much, everyone, that is sending me the video of what just happened at the Nkumba traffic lights. And should I read out the number plate of the car?
I thought I read out to you the number plate.
Okay.
The truck, the cement truck.
No, the car that was shattered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case.
It's even there in the car, the picture.
Yeah, we're about to tulaba ku YouTube. Naye woba tulaba in a motoka eriko ka logo kalinga ka Mitsubishi, something
it's
like
a
that.
Mitsubishi,
Yeah, but a number in motoka eri UBQ 371P. UBQ 371P. If you know somebody who owns that car, or if you know anybody close to that car, man, mbeera
top of the car has been,
as we are wombling, what else do we have happening in
well,
this
we
country?
have the traders still on the ongoing strike. That is Kasita and several other trading association or trader association. Yes. Now this is Katongole Godfrey. He's in charge of Kampala Trade Association spokesperson, and he's saying that they have received an official communication that the president has summoned traders or leaders of these traders groups to State House on Friday at 10 a.m. to have a meeting. And then this meeting is supposed to deliberate on some of the things, mostly the IFRIS, and then the VAT that is being charged for them, and then other grievances that they have to air out. They are also having a meeting today. It's currently ongoing amongst some traders and the leaders to decide on way forward, whether they should reopen their shops before the meeting with the president, or wait until the meeting with the president, or what they should discuss when they meet the president.
Wanga twatandika struggle eno ngenda kuzomwezi 8 kidamu ngenda kuzomwezi 15 eno neberanga climax y'okwekalakasa olunaku lw'eggulo batutegezezza officially president yaise meeting ey'abasuubuzi abagenda okulipresentinga bannaabwe olunaku lwa Friday essaawa 4 mu State House. Ensonga ya IFRIS n'emisolo emingi ekirungi ekiriwo ti minister wa finance agiwagira ali ku side yaffe era naye alaga nti enkwata mu URA egyekuttemu ebintu si ntuufu era esaana okukyukamu. So tugenda mu meeting olwairo ku ssaawa 4 nga tugenda okusalawo eggoye tuggulawo amaduuka oba tusigala nga tukyaggaddwa. Tugenda kuza ebintu mu Uganda nga ndi mu dduuka nga woloseera nga ndi liteyira.
We'll keep you posted, and that brings us to the beginning of the end of this bulletin. You can check out more stories on our website at www.galaxyfm.co.ug. Are you seeing what's happening in Dubai?
What's happening?
Dubai is underwater. There's some places that are absolutely underwater.
Floods.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but we'll give you the
Dubai?
details. I've been seeing videos. Yes.
Yeah, you see,
Amazing
anyway,
you know,
it's funny because people play around with nature. You see, like the way you've said before, where water has passed before, it will always pass. So when you have these modern countries trying to, do modern stuff, skyscraper buildings, Simani, they are doing, best roads in the world, best whatever, bridges and all that. You are destroying the path of nature. That is water. that is forestry, that is,
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, it will definitely come around.
Do you know that we
and
have an
cause
entire
destruction.
country
Yeah.
that was built on water? Netherlands. Have you ever heard of that story?
Yeah.
Netherlands was originally a cluster of small islands in rivers, and the farmers built dikes to wall out the water for more farmland, and they kept going, and that is how today we have Netherlands. Do you think that at some point
Definitely, at some point, we are going to
Netherlands will
have-
be rivers and islands again?
Yes, it will be. It will be, because nature has to take its course at a certain point in time. The more you destroy it, the more you get angry and says, I have to react.
Behavior. No, coming up in the next hour, we'll be going into the Red City. We'll be having a story from Augustine, who has 2 girlfriends, and he doesn't know who to choose from. One does not have any absolute value addition to the relationship, and the other one,
We've
Ainamaka
all been
Senteko.
there.
Ainamaka
been there.
Senteke, but well, this is Augustine's problem.
Yeah.
He feels like he's toiled to get to where he is now,
Yeah.
and the woman who needs to come into his life, I know kubanga naye ateekawo ku mbeera. Yesawa naye bamunoonemu eh?
Yeah, so for him, he wants someone who has something.
Eh,
already. He
ayagala
doesn't want
omukyala.
someone who is going to be a leech. Yeah.
Ayagala omukyala ateekamu, in short.
I think amaze okukola,
Hey!
like if he has worked.
You don't
Then
just
he
come
needs
for his
someone-
things. He needs someone to put in money. I'll be giving you the full details of that story in the next hour, 12 hour. But for now, if you do have anything bothering your mind, let me know.
Mr. Henry on Galaxy FM.